सबको वेलकम करना चाहता हूँ। एक और चीज़ मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि लास्ट ईयर भी हमारी मुलाकात हुई थी एक और प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस पे, विच वाज एक्चुअली द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ द सुपर बॉक्सिंग लीग ऑफ पाकिस्तान, एंड बड़ा अच्छा इनिशिएटिव था, एंड वी आर बैक वंस अगेन विद समथिंग इवन बिगर. दिस, ladies and gentlemen, is the biggest fight in Pakistani and Indian history. It goes to these two individuals for making it happen, Mr. Bill Dosanjh and Aamir Khan. And Super Boxing League this time presents to you Nations Connect. जब हम Nations Connect की बात करते हैं तो उसका क्या मतलब है? बड़ी सिंपल सी बात है. It's all about spreading love. It's all about bridging the gap between two nations. It's about unity. It's about a bond, and it's about removing hate. It's not about war all the time. देखें जी, जब आप प्यार से इजहार करेंगे और मोहब्बत से दो नेशंस को एक साथ करेंगे, so it's the most beautiful thing that can ever happen. अच्छा जी, सो यू नो अक्रॉस द बॉर्डर्स ऐसा होता है कि जी हम इंडियंस को बहुत अप्रिशिएट करते हैं, उनके काम को अप्रिशिएट करते हैं, वो भी वाइस वर्सा हमें अप्रिशिएट करते हैं, पाकिस्तानी कंटेंट को पसंद करते हैं, लोगों को पसंद करते हैं. बट ड्यू टू सर्टन इश्यूज एंड द मीडिया बहुत सारी टेंशन्स होती हैं, लेकिन असल में ऐसा है नहीं. जैसे कि आज अगर देखा जाए, वी रियली वांटेड नीरज टू बी हियर, लेकिन वो इसलिए नहीं आ पाए क्योंकि I mean, सबसे पहले मैं ये बताता चलूँ कि वो बहुत humble background से हैं, बहुत अच्छे इंसान हैं, a professional boxer, he loves what he does, लेकिन due to being a government employee, he applied for the visa, लेकिन unfortunately, due to circumstances, उन्हें visa नहीं मिल पाया, लेकिन we will hope that inshallah in the future he does come down. So anyways, without further ado, 12th of July 2019 is going to be an event जो आप लोग बिल्कुल भी मिस नहीं करना चाहते. जी हाँ, it is going to be Khan versus Goyat जी. And इसके अलावा और बहुत भी मज़ेदार चीज़ें होने वाली हैं. So let me just tell you, इस दिन को 12th of July को अपने कैलेंडर्स पे मार्क कर लीजिए, because ये आप मिस नहीं करना चाहते, and I guarantee you it's going to be your money's worth. So ये इवेंट होने जा रहा है जद्दा सऊदी अरेबिया में at the King Abdullah Sports City. और जब जद्दा की बात होती है तो मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि It's a holy city, ठीक है. सबसे पहले हमारे माइंड में आता है, being a Muslim, हम सब ये सोचते हैं कि जी जद्दा जाएंगे तो उम्रा करेंगे, तो that's beautiful. और इन लोगों ने ये सोचा कि जी देखें, अगर लोग जा ही रहे हैं जद्दा, because they want to, you know, engage the audience, they want to make people globally, you know, participate in their event. So why not think that अगर कोई इंसान सऊदी अरेबिया जा ही रहा है तो वो क्यों ना 12th of July को इस इवेंट को भी अटेंड कर ले. और उसके अलावा मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि अगर पॉलिटिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखा जाए तो कुछ टाइम पहले इमरान खान जो हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैं वो सऊदी अरेबिया गए थे क्राउन प्रिंस से मिलने के लिए, एंड इवेंचुअली उसके बाद कुछ टाइम के बाद क्या हुआ कि क्राउन प्रिंस पाकिस्तान आए, और फिर उसके कुछ टाइम के बाद क्राउन प्रिंस इंडिया गए, which is amazing. And now both these nations, Pakistan and India, are uniting and going to Saudi Arabia, which is beautiful. It's fantastic. So a round of applause on that, please. Thank you. अच्छा जी, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's talk about the main event, which is going to be happening of the 12th of July 2019. सबसे पहले जब ये इवेंट शुरू होगा, there will be 6 undercard fights जिसमें 12 boxers होंगे, ठीक है. इससे इवेंट शुरू होगा, फिर हम जाएंगे 3 वर्ल्ड टाइटल बाउट्स की तरफ, और फिर हम जाएंगे इस मेन इवेंट की तरफ जिसके लिए आप सब लोग यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं. देखें, एक बात मैं आपको बताता चलूँ, that this is not just a boxing match. This is not just a boxing event. This is actually a huge movement in competitive boxing. देखिए, आप लोग समझने की कोशिश करें. This is not ordinary. It's Nations Connect. Bridging the gap. मैं दोबारा ये कहूँगा. Bridging the gap between two nations, Pakistan and India. Tensions रहती रही हैं, ठीक है? But now it's actually going to happen. I mean, अगर देखा जाए, Aamir Khan, when he started the Super Boxing League, उन्होंने कहा था कि जी मैं पाकिस्तान में बॉक्सिंग को प्रमोट करना चाहता हूँ. तो अगर ये इवेंट कर ही रहे थे, why wouldn't he get a boxer from Pakistan? इतने सारे talented boxers हैं हमारे नेशन के अंदर, तो क्यों नहीं लिया उन्होंने कहा नहीं यार, I want to do something extra. ठीक है, नीरज is a top class boxer, ठीक है, उनको हल्का नहीं ले सकते आप. और ये एक बहुत बड़ा रिस्क था आमिर के लिए. आमिर ने ये सोचा कि भाई क्यों ना फाइट किया जाए. Why not bridge the gap? Why not go to India, get someone from there, उनके साथ fight करें. Let's make history. Let's do something nice. And बोला गया आमिर को कि जी it's risky, but he loves challenges. I mean, you know, he will take it up. And this is a beautiful initiative. So anyways, coming to the main thing, जो है ये वाली fight between Khan and Goyat. This is for the WBC Pearl Belt. Pearl belt के बारे में आपको बताता चलूं कि this is the second belt to the money belt और अगर money belt के बारे में आपको थोड़ा बताता चलूं that belt was used in the fight between Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor ठीक है उसके बाद जो second belt है वो ये है and the credit goes to the WBC president Mr. Mauricio Suleiman Mauricio, ठीक है? So round of applause to him for making this happen, please. Thank you very much. अच्छा जी, ये जो belt जिसकी हम बात करें WBC Pearl Belt, this will be showcased in London on the third press conference will be happening shortly after this. So without further ado, I would also like to mention, कि जो challenger है Neeraj, he is the WBC Asian welterweight title holder. Right, and he's also Boxer of the Year, Asian Boxer of the Year 2017, who's going to be taken on against the Olympic silver medalist of 2004 and the two-time world champion boxing icon Aamir Khan. Round of applause, please. Okay, without further ado, I would like to welcome Mr. Bill Dosanjh to give a few details, please. Thank you.
First of all, thank you everyone for coming, and it's going to be truly an amazing night on July 12th. I just want to first of all thank the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for making this happen. Thank you to the General Sports Authority, and also this event is part of basically Jeddah Seasons. So Jeddah Seasons is basically an event which is having obviously after these holy holidays, and the event will basically happen from June 8th all the way to July 19th, and this major event is part of that event. So again, just want to say thank you to Jeddah Seasons again. So, I mean, look, like Ali said, you know, this is a battle for pride, it's a battle for peace, and obviously it's making the nations connect. This is the biggest fight in history of these two nations. It is the biggest fight in Asia. It's actually probably the biggest fight in Asia since Muhammad Ali took on the Thriller in Manila in the Philippines, you know. So this is a big, huge international event in Asia. We have all the big events in America, we have all the big events in the UK and Europe, but in Asia and in the Middle East, this is a huge event. And the fact that you've got Aamir Khan, a two-time world champion, giving an opportunity to someone who's so young and hungry, you know, it's a very, very risky fight. You know, it's a very, very risky fight. And he is the WBC Asia champion, you know. So, and look, one thing with Amir is that he does not shy away from a challenge. And at the same time, Neeraj was pushing for this fight for a very, very long time. And Neeraj, so obviously the Super Boxing League is something which Amir's vision and myself was to give these young, hungry champions an opportunity to basically showcase their talent. And this is one talent that's come from that ecosystem that is ready to take this challenge on. And since when Amir came to India back in 2017, and Amir watched him fight, and he won, Neeraj was like, I want this fight. I want to fight Amir. So this has been building for a couple of years. And now that it's finally here, you know, it's finally here that we're going to get this young, hungry champion from India to fight a legend, you know. And so, look, it doesn't get any bigger than this. Like, we done a huge press conference in India yesterday, and there was a big article came out from Arab News. They said Aamir Khan is the biggest Muslim athlete after Muhammad Ali. You know, that's a huge statement to make. And now Aamir Khan himself has created his legacy and actually now giving another young, hungry champion an opportunity to do that. Because look, he comes from a very humble background, very poor, a government employee that could not come here today because of the political issues that we're having, you know, and that's what we're here to build that through this fight. And it does not get better than this, you know, and I think this will motivate the future champions that want to become the next Aamir Khan, and come July 12th. And I think, you know, this is a history moment. History in a way that even Muhammad Ali never fought in Saudi Arabia. History, even another great Muslim boxer, Prince Nassim Hamid, he never fought in Saudi Arabia. So I think what we're going to see here is an amazing event. And you saw our Prime Minister of Pakistan was in actually Saudi Arabia yesterday. It was front page coverage where you had Aamir Khan and Imran Khan on the same page, you know, and that's what we want to do. You know, sports is a big part of our community, and we want to grow that. And obviously, and Amir, our president, our prime minister, is obviously a sportsman himself, you know. So we're going to love to invite him to the event. He should be at this event, and that goes for the Indian prime minister. He should be there as well, you know. So I think, and that's what it's about, you know. It's about connecting nations. And come July 12th, you're going to see an amazing night of fights, you know. And obviously with the Super Boxing League is a vision of ours to take it global, and that's what you're seeing, these two teams, Jeddah Sharks versus Jeddah Tigers, is what's going to be the first 6 undercard fights under the Super Boxing League format. Then you're going to see 3 world title fights before the main event, and obviously the main event is Aamir Khan versus Neeraj Goyat. So I would like to kind of, you know, request everyone, all the media, to really give this fight the push that it deserves and make this, you know, the next big thing, a sporting event. Like, we're going to be doing a tour after this. We're going to London on June 6th, and Aamir Khan and Neeraj Goyat will be attending the World Cup match between India and Pakistan at the Manchester Old Trafford. You know, we want these two guys to face off in the UK, and I think that'd be a phenomenal occasion, because I think that match in between the two nations is going to be phenomenal, and having these two guys there would be amazing. So so I just want to thanks everyone for coming in. Obviously we'll answer some questions after, and I'll pass it back to Ali.
All right. So apart from that,
Sorry. Pass it back to Aamir Khan.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah, I forgot about him. So the champ is here. So at the end, I would love to get his input onto the fight, how he feels, and really let's make this a great success.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. First of all, I want to say Ramzan Mubarak to everybody in Pakistan and everybody around the world. Thank you, Ali, for the kind words, and Bill, and also Asif here as well. This is going to be it's going to be a huge fight. Every fight I'm in is always a big fight, because all these young fighters want to beat me to take it to the next level in their career. Now, Neeraj Goyat is an up-and-coming champion. He's also the Asia champion, and he challenged me to get in the same ring as him. So this is a great challenge between two fighters being from England and Pakistan versus the Indian boxers. So, you know, normally all the problems we see on the border, Indian and Pakistan are fighting on the border, there's innocent people being killed or hurt. I think the way you change things like this is by having sporting matches, sporting events. I think sporting events will definitely bring two nations together. And I just want to thank Jeddah, the Jeddah Season, Saudi Arabia, for hosting this fight. And, you know, they saw the interest between having a Pakistani there, a British Pakistani there, and also having an Indian boxer there, how much chaos it can cause, and how interesting it'll be. Because in history of boxing, this is the first time between, in a professional boxing especially, where there's been an Indian boxer fighting a Pakistani boxer. So I'm going to be ready. I'm going to train very hard. I know it's a quick turnaround from the last fight. I had the elbow operation. My doctor said it's fine for me to continue training and fighting. So Alhamdulillah, I'm in good shape. I'm ready to take this challenge, but put on a great performance, and inshallah raise the flags of England, raise the flags of Pakistan by winning this fight. Every fight is a hard fight. You're never in an easy fight. I'm at this level now where everybody wants to be the top guy, you know, so I have to be ready. And like I said, you know, we're going to be training very, very hard. My training camp starts on Monday. I leave from, yesterday we was in India, today we're in Pakistan. It's been non-stop crazy. Then we was in Dubai. So there's many press conferences going on. I will be going to Saudi Arabia around the 23rd or the 24th to start my training there also. And then the fight will be July 12th. So inshallah, I request Pakistanis to all be there in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah. I request them to come and support. And also I request all the media to promote this fight, because this is a fight which can bring two nations together. And that's what we want. All this problem between India and Pakistan. I was in India, and so many Indian fans kept coming to me, taking pictures and saying hi to me. And I couldn't believe it, because I thought there's always a problem between Indian and the Pakistanis. But there was no problems. Everybody was like one. You know, so I think this is the way, this could be the start of having two nations working together and, you know, hopefully putting a line across all the problems that have been happening around the world. But anyway, like I said about the fight, I'm going to be ready. And this is the first time in my life I've done a press conference for a fight in Pakistan. I always used to say I'm going to come to Pakistan and do a press conference, but I think this is the time now where I had to come here and show my respects to all you people for supporting me. I love coming to Pakistan. I love the people of Pakistan. And inshallah, you know, with your du'as, we win this fight. Thank you.
So I just want to get Neeraj's yesterday's press conference. Obviously, he couldn't be here, just for you guys to kind of see what Neeraj had to say. And this was him yesterday at the press conference in New Delhi at the Shangri-La.
We all know what Amir has done over his history of his boxing. He's been a phenomenal boxer. His last fight with Crawford, he was a little bit unlucky the way it ended, and it didn't end well. So what we're trying to do now is rebuild Aamir Khan. Myself, I've known Amir for 20 years, since he was an 8-year-old boy. And whilst he started coming into the gym where I used to work, I knew he would be a boxer, and I knew he would be a world champion. What I didn't know was how big he would be and how well he would do in his career. People now talk about his career and his legacy. His legacy is going to be massive after he finishes boxing. So Amir, he's done tremendous for the Muslim community. He's done tremendous for the community all across the world. He's done tremendous for everybody. And this, the way he ends his career, he's still got 3 or 4 fights left in him. He can still fight the best out there that's available to him. But right now, what he's given the opportunity for this young man is unbelievable. He's got a very massive heart, and he will keep giving opportunities to different people. So this Nation Connect is a fantastic phase of his career to continue his next fight. Yes, you've got Vijender Singh out there. Yes, you've got Kell Brook out there. Yes, there's a possible event with Manny Pacquiao. And yes, Aamir Khan is still a big name. Everybody wants to take his scalp. But he still will continue to fight until his heart gives up, because he's got the biggest heart that's out there. Now, Amir, I've known you for a long, long time. A long time. And he always wanted to, the day we sat down, he always said he will fight in the Middle East. He will fight in India. He will fight in Pakistan. He's fought all over the world now, and now he's come back to the Middle East. So it's a great, great opportunity for everybody. And I'm just going to have a look, see if we've got the technical issues right. So have a look at this from yesterday, please.
राम राम जी सारे बिल पाजी एसबीएल कराया था इंडिया में लास्ट ईयर, तो उस टाइम से मैं इनके पीछे था कि मुझे आमिर का स्टाइल अच्छा लगता है और इसके साथ फाइट खेलनी है। तो बिल पाजी ने कहा मे बी, तो आमिर भाई वहाँ पे आए, मेरी फाइट देखी और भी वीडियोस देखी। तो फिर एक ही मेरी कंडीशन थी, अगर आमिर सुपर वेल्टर से मेरे वेट में आएगा, वेल्टर वेट में आएगा 147, तो मैं ये फाइट करूँगा। तो चलता रहा एंड आपके सामने है, ये मेरे वेट में आके खेल रहा है। तो जो भी आप लोगों को उम्मीद है भारत पाकिस्तान की, वो पूरी होगी। और दूसरा, हम स्पोर्ट्समैन हैं, एक फैमिली है, और मैं इस फाइट से एक संदेश देना चाहूँगा। मीडिया को रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा ये संदेश प्रधानमंत्री तक भी पहुँचे और देश में सबके पास पहुँचे कि बॉर्डर पे लड़ने से अच्छा हम खेल के मैदान में लड़ें, और जो खेल का मैदान है वहाँ पे हेल्दी वॉर होगा। इंडिया पाकिस्तान की भड़ास भी निकल जाएगी और एक हेल्दी वॉर होगा। हम लड़ेंगे, हम फाइट से पहले भी दोस्त हैं, फाइट के बाद भी दोस्त हैं, बट फाइट के अंदर वो एक बॉर्डर है हम लोगों के लिए। तो इस तरह के वॉर क्रिकेट में, फुटबॉल में, बॉक्सिंग में, रेसलिंग में, जूडो में, सब में चलते रहना चाहिए ताकि दोनों देशों की भड़ास भी निकलती रहे और प्यार भी बना रहे। धन्यवाद।
क्या बात नीरज, क्या बात, वेल सेड।
So you see that hunger, you see that desire to fight, to win. It's going to be fireworks. Come July 12th, you cannot miss this. This is the biggest fight in the history of these two nations. And what you're going to see July 12th is going to be fireworks. Amir cannot take this opponent lightly. He is the WBC Asia champion. You know, so, and like you saw, you could see in someone's eyes how hungry they are for this opportunity. So, Asif, you want to say a few words on that?
Yeah, I think he said to me yesterday, firstly, I apologize you couldn't be here. He said to me yesterday, thank you for giving me the chance, but I've also got 1.2 billion people who's going to be looking at me to beat him. And I looked at his eyes and I thought, this kid is very, very, very serious. He's coming here to box. He's coming here to fight. He's taken India's pressure, not just from India, but from all over the world where the Indians are. And I'm an Indian myself and Amir, we've been working together for donkey's years, but you can never tell we work together. And this kid is coming in here to say, I'm going to box him, I'm going to fight him, and I'm going to put on a show, because I thank you for giving me that opportunity. Bill and Amir said, okay, if that's what you want, and you've got the heart of a lion as well, let's fight. Let us meet and let's put it in that ring. Let's put it all in the ring. And that's what they've done. They're both going to be putting it on the ring on July the 12th. And the best man will win. And when the best man wins, we leave it in the ring, because that's where it's left. Don't go out and do any political stuff. There's nothing else to be done. It's only a sporting event. Remember that. He's a human, Aamir Khan, and so is Goyat. They're human beings. All they want to do, they're both warriors, and they both want to win. So we wish them both best. Let the best man win. July the 12th, don't miss it.
That's right.
And it's a very, very special belt, WBC Pearl title. It's a very, very big belt, WBC Pearl title. So I think we can open up for
Yeah,
Q&A.
I wanted to take it back to you for a second. Would you like to share a few words about the gala dinner, please?
Yeah, so the gala dinner is a very special thing that WBC started, where all the legends will be attending. So you have all the major legends. So this is your chance to see, as well as Aamir Khan, all the legends of the sport who won the WBC title to be at this special gala dinner that will happen a night before. So keep your eyes on the news on that as well.
ज़बरदस्त. तो अब आप लोगों को समझ आ गई कि नेशंस कनेक्ट कोई हल्की चीज़ नहीं है. And 12th of July 2019, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia is what you need to look forward to. It's going to be fantastic. So let's move on to the question and answer segment then.
Yeah, I think if we take the questions from the floor, and we'll pass on a mic before we got a mic?
Can we get an extra mic, please?
Yep. Yes. Or we can use, yep, there's another mic there. So if you've got a question, please just raise your hand, and runner will come across, and we'll take the questions from the floor.
आमिर, पाकिस्तान की और भारत की अगर हम देखें क्रिकेट के अंदर और हॉकी के अंदर राइवलरी बड़ी मशहूर है और बड़ा इंडो पाकिस्तान के अंदर देखा जाता है जैसे वर्ल्ड कप में. आप समझ सकते हैं कि बॉक्सिंग रिंग तक भी वो राइवलरी जाएगी और शायकीन बॉक्सिंग को आप उस हद तक लाने में कामयाब हो जाएंगे?
Well, it's very difficult. I know that whenever Pakistan and India play cricket, it's always very tensed. I think it will be very tensed as well. I know how the Pakistani people are going to feel when I'm in the ring. They're also going to be like they're in the ring. They're all going to be nervous. They're all going to be, some fear in them, scared.
Same for the Indians. Same for the Indians. Same for the Indians.
I was coming to that. Also India, the people in India are also going to be very excited.
अच्छा, थोड़ा सा अगर आप उर्दू में कहते हैं, अच्छा दूसरा इसमें इजाफा कर लेंगे, जैसे हमारा क्रिकेट का मैच होता है तो वो बैट और बॉल का होता है, लेकिन एंड में हमारी कोशिश होती है कि अब हाथों से इंडिया को मारेंगे, इंडिया चाहता है हाथों से मारें, तो ये मारना ही मुक्कों से है. तो आप क्या समझते हैं कितना दिलचस्प होगा?
Yeah, so ये different होगा कि हम मुक्के मारेंगे each other को. So इंशाल्लाह आप सब दुआ करना मेरे लिए, मैं उसको नॉकआउट करूँ. कि ये पाकिस्तान के लिए भी अच्छा होगा, मेरे लिए भी अच्छा होगा, मेरे boxing career के लिए भी. And inshallah, this will only take me and make me the World Boxing Council champion. Also, the pearl belt is a very prestigious belt. So inshallah, aap sab ki dua hogi. Inshallah, let's see.
Inshallah.
Let me just add to that. So there are lots of sports in the world, and the training that goes into boxing, it's the toughest. You know, to see two people punching each other in the face, it's no joke. And what you're going to see here is a war. In that ring, there's going to be a war. So it's fireworks.
Yeah. This is Zubair Nazir Khan from Express News. My question to Amir, to you. Firstly, I need some explanation regarding the Neeraj. Yesterday you had the great press conference in New Delhi, and then you went to the India Gate with him. And unfortunately, he's not over here. So would you like to explain that why not he's here? And now I come to
Zara mic check लीजिएगा please. Mic off हो गया.
Yeah, so the reason he couldn't come here, obviously, was visa issue.
Okay, great. Everybody know that, Amir, you live in England, but always you are in Pakistan. And we know that you are doing a lot for Pakistan boxing, for the promotion of boxing in Pakistan, especially when we talk about we can give the great example, Usman Wazir, right? He's a great potential, and you are doing great for him. So please let us know that what you have planned for the promotion of Pakistan boxing, and you also doing a lot of things for the community welfare activities. So would you like to explain some about that, please?
So thank you. So in Pakistan, I like to come back to Pakistan. Pakistan for me is like my home. I live in England. My family were born in Pakistan. It's nice to come to Pakistan and meet my fellow people. They're so happy to, I mean, I could live in England all the time. I come to Pakistan, pay my own way here. I build things in Pakistan, spend my own money here because this is how much I love the country. For example, we built in South Parker, we built 200 water wells for the poor people. Now in a place called Suhava, which is on GT Road, I'm building a big school, hospital, orphanage for all the yatim bache, and so it's always good to give back. Allah's given me so much, and that's the reason I come to Pakistan, and I like to help my people, give something back to them. I also help in Africa. I go to other countries as well, but I always say charity starts at home. You always have to. I do a lot in the UK and I do a lot in Pakistan, and this makes me very happy. And also we got boxers like Usman Wazir, who's also here. I think he deserves a round of applause. Usman Wazir, alhamdulillah, is a very good fighter. He's also here. He was in Dubai. I try my very best. You know, it's very hard because it's only one boxer who's trying for all the boxers of Pakistan. We try to help with the boxer, obviously the Super Boxing League, which has been postponed a little bit. It's nobody's fault. It's obviously probably blame me. If you're gonna blame someone, blame me because I want to keep on fighting a little bit more and I want to keep myself busy. When I was having maybe one fight a year, 2 fights a year, I had more time. But now with boxing, within the next 13 months will be 4 fights, which is a lot of fights for a professional boxer. So I take the full blame why the Super Boxing League has not been started because I have been so busy with my boxing career. And I know that the whole of Pakistan want to see me win and succeed. So that's why I'm training and boxing and want to give Pakistan a big name. Usman Wazir, I took to Dubai. We tried to get a visa for him to come to America for the New York fight. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. I felt upset more than him. He must have felt upset he didn't get the visa. I felt more upset because I want to do something. So within 2 weeks, I arranged an event in Dubai and I took him there and I made him fight there. And alhamdulillah, he won his first professional fight. So it was very, very happy. I was very happy. I was a very happy man. It was like I won the fight. So inshallah, Usman will also be, inshallah, fighting on the same card in Saudi. We want to try to help many boxers in Pakistan. Also, there's so many great fighters in Liari. That's why I want to do the boxing league here, so I can give the opportunity to the local people like in Liari, in Karachi, in Islamabad, Lahore, Multan, in all these areas. We want to help the boxers. We want to give them something. At the moment, there's no gyms, there's no facilities. We don't really get any government help in boxing. So we have to do something ourselves. So I'm getting overseas people to come here and invest their money in this, or I'm investing my own money here. You know, so we do need some support from the government. And, you know, they are good with us. Obviously, it's a shame that the boxer I'm fighting, Goyat, was not allowed to come here because of visa issues. It's a very political, you know, we want to move away from politics. We want to make sure everybody enjoys boxing as a sport. And
Okay, you made the first part, Neeraj. Well, too much hot is here?
so, maybe it's too hot here for him, yeah. Neeraj, obviously, I don't know why he didn't want to come here, but well, he said that I sent him to the embassy in Delhi. I met the main ambassador there, and I said, please, can you do something? Because people in Pakistan want to see Neeraj live. And they said, we'll try, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. But maybe after the fight, after he's beat up and he's got bruises, we bring him back.
Also, I think what Amir's forgot to mention, the Aamir Khan Boxing Academy in Pakistan, where
Yeah.
you have your own gym and you got boxers coming out.
Yeah, so the Aamir Khan Academy, I opened one. I'm trying to open more in different areas. I spent my own money in Islamabad. Alhamdulillah, we have over 300 children training there. That's 300 children off the streets learning boxing, away from the streets and doing something good for themselves. So, you know, we're trying to do more, inshallah, and as time goes on, I am going to try my very best to do even more.
हेलो सुपर बॉक्सिंग लीग का भी बड़ा ऐलान किया गया था और कहा गया था कि पाकिस्तान में इससे बहुत बॉक्सिंग का टैलेंट आएगा, लेकिन लग रहा है वो सिर्फ दावे ही हो गए, सियासतदानों की तरह एक ऐलान हुआ और उस पर अमल नहीं हुआ. वो किस प्रोसेस के अंदर है ये सुपर बॉक्सिंग लीग?
So it's been delayed to 2020 because, so like Amir said, he's got one more year of very consecutive fights because the boxing league to succeed, we need Amir Khan in Pakistan. You know, for them 3-4 months when the league is happening, we need him to be in Pakistan. So the league will happen in 2020, but you've seen some great people that have associated with the Super Boxing League. You've got Shahid Al-Fridi, Wasim Akram, Rad Fateh Ali Khan. So we have a great system ready, but until Amir Khan cannot give 3 months to the Super Boxing League in Pakistan continuously, it'll have to be postponed to 2020.
It's also because, you know, with the last couple of months, I've been fighting every 3 months. And this is going to be my, so I'm contracted to get these fights out of the way. So I want to keep myself busy. For boxing to promote in Pakistan, I have to be in the ring. If I stop straight away, it's not going to be promoted. So I have to keep on fighting at the same time. But then it's finding the time to come here and sit with the team owners and also sit with the people and the boxers. Alhamdulillah, we have the fighters ready, and I'm trying to pick a few to take them to different countries and fight. But when I will do the league here will be probably 2020 because I want to then retire from boxing. I want to then focus more on helping the people of boxing. At the moment, because I'm active, it's very hard for me. You know, say if I fight and I get knocked out or get hurt, people are going to say, oh, because you're focusing too much on Super Boxing League. But no, I want to focus more on my own career first to build the name up so then it inspires all the youth. You know, inshallah, then it'll be the right time to do. But I know it sometimes does get frustrating. I try my very best to get these young fighters more fights abroad in local places like for Dubai or America. But like I said, the visa issues are very hard as well. If we have someone who can help us with the visas, then it'll be a little bit easier, you know.
So, sir, yes, sir.
To the right.
This is Junaid Khan, and I am question for the King Aamir Khan. Sir, why is fighting in Saudi Arabia so important for you?
I'd love to fight in Pakistan, to be honest with you. If I was to do a fight here, I would be more than happy to come to Pakistan. But the reason why Saudi Arabia, so we got a call from the Saudis saying, look, we would love to have Amir fight here. And also, there's these seasons that they have in Saudi, Jeddah season, and the 2020 thing that they have. Saudi want to promote sport. They're getting very big behind sport and events and everything. So when the letter came, I was like, wow, I'd love to do this in Saudi. And the reason why Saudi, because we are fighting an Indian boxer. He would not come here. the Indian boxer will say, I ain't going to come to fight you in Pakistan. It's not fair. I said the same. I said, I would not fight you in India because it might not be fair there for me. So we picked a neutral place, and that's why we picked Saudi. And alhamdulillah, Saudi Arabia, where maybe before my fight or maybe after my fight, I want to go and do my umrah as well. While I'm there, while I'm in training camp before the fight, inshallah, I think I'll do it. So it's just a very holy place. I know that people will travel there to see me fight and also then go to visit God's house, you know. So inshallah, that's what we want.
Okay, we have a question at the back.
Yeah, hi Amir.
Hi.
First of all, I would like to welcome you to Pakistan.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that you just took this initiative and come to our company to see your people. I just have two basic things to ask. One is that how do you deal with the pressure before the fight? And especially in situations like when you have a bad luck in your previous fight. Like how do you deal with the fight that is going to happen next? Yeah.
So when you walking into the fight, it's the worst place to go. It's like very nerve-wracking. You're very nervous. And sometimes I think to myself, I go, why did I pick boxing from all sports? I could have picked cricket, where you have a team with you. Because I picked boxing, it's a very individual sport. It's a very scary sport. It's probably the only sport where you are allowed to punch someone in the face and it's allowed, you know, and you hurt somebody and knock someone out. And so it's a very dangerous sport, but, you know, I have to say that Allah gives me the strength. I don't know where the strength comes from. When people meet me, they say to me that, Amir, you are very simple, very nice guy, but how do you get the power? How do you get the strength? I say it comes from Allah. Allah gives me the strength. I don't know how it happens, but He somehow makes me the fighter to win the fight. So, yeah.
Okay, same table again. There's another question there.
Yeah, hi Amir.
Hi.
The question that I wanted to ask you that since you are a boxer, right, and you have this passion of boxing, right? So every person who is having a goal and you know he or she is pursuing that, right? They have certain milestone. You know, this will be the part of my story, the journey I am going to. So what is that one milestone that you were having in the beginning of your journey and you are like, yes, this is I've achieved? And what is then one milestone that you are having in your mind that, you know, this, if this happens, no, my boxing career will be on next level, and, you know, this is something that I was looking out of my boxing career. So these are two things that I wanted to ask.
Yeah, so in life, as a sportswoman, or it doesn't have to be sport, it could be anything, it could be in any career. If you work hard and you stay focused and you dream, I wake up every morning saying that I want to be a champion. This was before I was the champion. I used to wake up every morning and say, one day I'm going to become a world champion. I had that in my mind. You always figure that in your mind that I'm going to be a champion, I'm going to work hard. You're in training. Everything around your life revolves around you being that champion one day. Always believe in yourself. Always work hard. And don't let negativity put you down. If I let negativity put me down, I would have been finished. I was in a career, I win fights, I lose fights, some fights, but I never give up. Never give up. Even when people say you are finished, you are rubbish, you believe in yourself. As long as you believe in yourself, you will go far.
Okay, one
Okay,
other.
Amir, this is me, Nadra Mushtaq from Bull TV. I just want to know, do you have any plan for opening any sort of academy in Karachi? Like, as you said, Liari has so much talent. Yeah. So do you have any plan to open any academy here? And if you have plan, so what kind of facility will you provide?
So I'm happy to build boxing academies in all different sorts of areas in Pakistan. Now I went to Liari. Liari was amazing. I couldn't believe the amount of boxing talent that they have there, in sports talent as well. And I'm happy to give them me. I will come there myself. I will train with them myself. We will supply all the boxing equipment, all the bags, all the boxing rings and everything. I work with a good company I work with in Pakistan who was also part of the Olympics. It's called Green Hill Sports. So they work hand in hand with me. So we do all the affiliation, we do all the equipment, we set up everything. And I would like to open more boxing academies in Pakistan. But it's about having, so see, I live in England, I live in America when I'm training, and I'm traveling so it's hard to have one person here all the time. But when I come here, I'd love to be part of it and do training with them and sparring with them. So yeah, it's something I would love to do, but like I said, this is where you need the government support. I can't do it all on my own because they then will say, Amir, we have this plot of land, you can build a gym there. But at the moment, it's hard for me to find which land because when I see pieces of land, I say, I want this, then somebody else has it, it's already sold. So I don't know, I need the government support if I want to open more boxing academies, which I don't have.
One of the Liari boxers, Hussain Shah,
Yeah.
he has also planned to open academy in Liari. So would you mind working with him?
Sure, why not? Look, you know, this is not about only it has to be Aamir Khan Academy. I'm happy to work, even if Hussain Shah doesn't want my name on it, I'm happy to still work with him. It doesn't mean nothing to me. What makes me happy is that we are helping the community.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, are we going around the back? The last 4 questions have been by women, by the way, very intelligent questions.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Pakistan. I just wanted to ask you that can you further enlighten your experience in India? And as Neeraj said that fighting in a game is better than fighting on borders. So what are your vibes? Do you get the same vibes when you are there in India?
So, believe it, we were talking about this today, me and my team. And I walked into India and I thought it's going to be like, they're going to say he's Muslim, he's Pakistani. So I had to keep my head down. If they recognize me, what they're going to say? Honestly, I got nothing but love. Like, everyone was so nice to me. And then openly, I was telling them I'm from Pakistan and people were hugging me saying, oh, you're our neighbor. So I had to ask the question, I go, why is it that in the media, every time I look in the news and there's always fights between Pakistan and India? I did not see anybody say one bad thing to me.
Me and Bill's been giving you love, and we're both Indians for the last 20 years.
Yeah, I know, but obviously, I know these guys are from England though, you know, so obviously they're going to be very friendly with me, but I honestly thought it's going to be very hard for me to go to India and see people and they won't really take me as their own, they'll see me as an outsider or they won't treat me right. Honestly, it was very shocking to me that I was welcomed very nicely.
Thank you.
I think are we going back to another woman, okay? No?
The girls have taken over.
Over. If you can stick to last 1 or 2 questions. I know Amir's his first press conference, but if you can stick to 1 or 2 questions, and then we're going to go back to the boxing, yeah?
Just a last question. What is the winning probability of Aamir Khan in this league? Just, I guess this is the pretty hard question.
Yeah, what I want to do with this is I want the next Aamir Khan to come out of Pakistan or be better than me. I've achieved a lot in my game, but I know there's still boxers here who can be better than me, who can achieve a lot more than what I've achieved. There's always someone better than you, and I want it to be coming from Pakistan. That's why I opened these boxing academies here, because I want to then be remembered that Amir started boxing here, and he did it for the people. I'm not doing it for money. I don't want nothing from anybody. You know, when they fight, they make money. I don't want nothing. I just want them. I just want to see champions come from Pakistan. That's why I do it. Otherwise, you know, it'd be wrong for me if I had any other thoughts. I do it because I love the people of Pakistan. I love the sport.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Hi, Amir. This is Rida, and
Hi.
we really want to know, okay, when will you fight in Pakistan? For Pakistan, in Pakistan.
For Pakistan, in Pakistan, against the Pakistan fighter. We don't want that. See, we want to keep away from each other. Look, you never know. It can happen one day. You know, we have so many young fighters. Like, for example, we have Usman Wazir, who's a very good fighter. Maybe one day in the future, he challenges me. You never know. You know, there's so many great fighters here. One day, I'd love to fight over here. Honestly,
We really want to see you.
my dream would be, imagine like going to the stadium in Liari and putting a fight on there. I remember when I first time went there, it was full of people. I would love to fight in the stadium in Liari in front of the people, and it'll be one of the best things ever. But let's see.
Well, there
Something in the
is another Indian that's in waiting to fight you in Pakistan.
But I think whoever, it doesn't have to be Indian, it could be anybody really.
Mr.
I mean, look,
Vijender Singh has been calling you out for a while.
yeah, I mean, look, they're going to try, but I mean, look, let's get past this fight and then inshallah, let's see.
There we go.
Inshallah. Do we have any more questions?
Yes.
I think we're going to be taking the last question.
So the boxer wanted me to, obviously I was going to go up to super welterweight, and then obviously I was fighting a little bit over that weight, and he says to me that I want to fight you, but at welterweight, where you hold the titles. I said no, but it was a challenge basically. It was a challenge. So if I said no, then he would have said I'm making excuses. So I said no problem. Even if it means I have to work harder, I will work harder. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yes,
We're just
Mr.
going to take
Aamir,
one more question.
One last question
And
I want
that's
to
going to
ask
be there,
you.
and then we're going to...
Will it be a real fight or like a display, like a Bollywood movie to bridge the gap between two nations? Would you like to explain?
Well,
This is a fight.
This is a real fight.
It's a fight.
You know, well, listen, we know, see, this is what sport is. Because we respect each other, I don't want people thinking that it's not a real fight. This is a real fight. I mean, look, I mean, there's going to be blood, there's going to be cuts, there's everything. It's a real fight. This is not, my people's lives are on the line. So no, it's a real fight. And also it's commissioned by the WBC, which is the World Boxing Council, and it's governed by other big world organizations.
All right, we done? All right, great. So thank you very much for your questions, and thank you very much for your answers. Would you like to say something in order to conclude? Any final words that you'd like to give out from your end, Amir? Like a nice message or something? Because I mean, we do have to go for iftar very soon.
Yeah, when's iftar time? That's my...
It's in about 10 minutes.
Is it 10 minutes? So
yes.
we better hurry up because we're all hungry. Are you all hungry? 14 minutes, so we have
14 minutes, there we go. We've got time.
But we have a few interviews to do, so we'll get them out of the way quickly. But no, I just want to say thank you very much for today, for attending, being part of this, being part of my journey. I know it's like you people are helping me, you're doing this for me, you're supporting me, so I just want to say a big thank you to everybody. This is why I love Pakistan. Whenever I come here, I get nothing but love. This is why I come back all the time. And always people used to say to me, why do you always go Pakistan? Why do you always go back there? I go, because the love they have for me is very hard to explain and show them. So that's the reason. But I just want to say thank you, everybody, and inshallah we will win this fight and come back to Pakistan very soon.
Inshallah. And Bill, would you like to say something?
Yep, like Amir said, look, this is a very, very special event, and I just make sure that everyone, I want to thank the media again, really give this fight the push that it deserves, and it would love to have you guys there, and everyone who would love to attend, and would be honored to have everyone there. Thank you.
Great.
Yeah, also, just wanted to say, I just want to say a big thank you to Arslan, who is our flowman in Pakistan. He makes sure, Arslan and Anwar, they make sure that they look after everything for us in Pakistan. So if there's any problems, go to these guys. Don't come to me. I'm joking. But no, alhamdulillah, they're doing a great job. And I know they've had a lot of calls from people saying, what's happening with the boxing league? At least you heard it from us today. 2020 is when we're going to still continue it. It is my dream to do something in Pakistan, something big in Pakistan. And inshallah, we will do that together as a team. So I just want to thank these guys for taking all the stress off me and taking it upon themselves.
Fantastic. Asif, would you like to say
Yeah,
something?
just finally, you just got to leave it in the ring. This is a sport. 2 people going in. They will get hurt. There will be blood, sweat and tears. Leave it in the ring. We've always been friends outside the ring. And it's same again. This is not India v Pakistan. It is 2 people fighting for a very prestigious belt. So leave it in the ring. Watch it or come down and support, no problem. Have a great time, great event. There's plenty of entertainment. Come down and support. Tickets will be on sale next week. We will be announcing the broadcast. There's huge interest across the world. The broadcasters will be announced. We're in negotiations with the Pakistan TV broadcasters, as well as the UK and all Middle East has more or less been covered. And then we'll be announcing tickets will be on sale. Come and enjoy it. Come and have a good time, but leave everything in the ring. Let the 2 boxers do it, nothing else. There's been enough sweat and tears and death. Let these guys do what they need to do, and let's build the bridges and go forward.
Thank you, Asif. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Amir. And thank you to all of you कि आप लोग आए. याद रखिएगा 12th of July 2019, 7 p.m. live on KSA Sports, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. If you can go there, ज़रूर जाइएगा. Don't miss it. Khan versus Goyat. Thank you very much for being here. अपना ख्याल रखिएगा. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you to Mr. Ali as well. Well done. Well done for being a great host. Thank you very much.